My relationship with this part is far from over. I'm not going to say any more than that, but I would just say watch this season.
What is going on, buddy? Welcome back to All Things Film. Today I'm here to talk more about Andrew Lincoln and kind of like a follow-up video from yesterday's, because I've gathered some more evidence regarding, Rick Grimes maybe not dying, because Andrew Lincoln has been teasing the fact that Rick might live, and I'm going to talk more about that in this video, because I've been watching a ton of Comic-Con videos, interviews and stuff, and this is a follow-up video from yesterday's. That was only one interview. Now, he has been mentioning a lot of stuff in a lot of different videos that I haven't noticed, and these get me excited because I think the possibility of Rick not dying, having an open story, an open-end story, I think is very well possible. And let's get down to it, starting off with the first interview, and that was with comicbook.com. This interview was with Andrew Lincoln and Jeffrey Dean Morgan. These are videos I watched on YouTube and stuff, so I'll leave it in the description down below. But in this video, he mentioned again that his relationship with Rick Grimes is far from over, and he keeps mentioning that. He mentioned it at the actual panel when they released a trailer. He said that there, and now he said it again, that his relationship with Rick Grimes is far from over. And he keeps saying, make sure you guys watch this season, because he really thinks his send-off is going to be amazing. And it gets me excited, because I don't know exactly what he means when he says his relationship is far from over. I'm hoping it means that he's going to reprise his role as Rick Grimes sometime in the near future, maybe even late future, but whatever, at least he does it. That's all I'm hoping for. But he also mentioned that, he wished the word didn't get out that his time on The Walking Dead is going to come to an end. He said he really wished that rumor didn't go out, because I guess he wasn't expecting to talk about it this much, because maybe the story is more than we think it is. Right now, a lot of fans are just believing he's going to die, and obviously Andrew Lincoln can't say that, because he can't say how his story ends. So I think that's why he's kind of upset that he wished the rumor didn't get out, because he also keeps saying that make sure you guys watch this season. And he said that, we have a lot of surprises, but I can't tell you guys anything. So I think that's why he was kind of wishing that the rumor didn't go out, because that way we can just experience it. And he even said that himself in the interview. He said, I wish the word didn't get out so people can experience it for what it is. And yeah, I'm very excited to see how his story ends. Hopefully it's open-ended. From my video from yesterday, a lot of people were commenting, on my video saying that, I really want Rick's story to be open-ended. And I think, because once Rick dies, it's kind of permanent. There's no turning back from that. So, and Andrew Lincoln said too that they really like the writing with the story. And Jeffrey Dean Morgan also touched on that. He said the story this season is amazing, and they think that the actors are doing their best, and this is the best work yet. And I like hearing that, because that's good news, because when the people who work on the show like the writing and stuff, or like the actors, that's good, because that way they want to stick around and do more. Because if the writing is going bad, obviously they want to bounce and be like, I'm not gonna be part of the show if the writing is gonna be crap. So I think they're really happy with Angela, and I'm hearing a lot of good stuff about Angela and her writing, and I guess they really like her storytelling, and I cannot wait to see it for myself when season 9 rolls around. But yeah, they said they're really happy with the writing, and Andrew Lincoln also said in the interview that, in many interviews said this too, because a lot of stuff, is a lot of redundancy in these interviews, because the same question is coming around like every interview, like what are your thoughts on your end and stuff like that. But anyways, he also said that when Angela Kang called him and told him how his story arc this season is going to end, he said he absolutely loved it. So hopefully there's something good in store for us. But moving on to our next interview, and that was with IGN. Now this interview, this was the game they played, a very funny game actually. But before the game started, the host asked Andrew Lincoln, saying, as you know that this is your last season, you touched on it yesterday at the convention. And then Andrew Lincoln said, am I not so sure? And he was kind of teasing it a bit. And then the host said, but at least you're gonna take some time off, right? And he said, yeah. So I know this isn't a big thing, but it caught my attention, because it seems after that big convention, the panel they had, the huge one in Hall H, after that it seems like they're teasing his death more. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe they want to give us some hope, and hopefully they're not just giving us false hope. and you know he does survive. But another thing, and this is probably the biggest thing yet, and that was at actually Hall H, during the fan question time, because after they're done talking, there was people who came up and asked questions at the mic, and one of the fans asked Andrew Lincoln what is he gonna do now, you know, after his role as Rick Grimes. And he said, I'm gonna go take a break because he has family and stuff. He said, I need a break. And that's really the main reason why he wants to leave the show, not because he doesn't want to work on The Walking Dead anymore. He has 2 young kids in London and stuff, so he wants to work with them, or not work with them, but like go visit them. And so he said he's gonna go take a break and stuff because he has a family. But then he asked him more specifically, like, what kind of roles do you want to take, and you know, moving forward. And this is exactly what he said, and then I'm quoting it. He says, there are a couple things I'm thinking about doing it, but I'm also in love with Rick Grimes in this show, and that I don't know if I can put him down yet. And that is pretty crazy because you know, to me it seems like Rick isn't dying, because if Rick is dying he wouldn't say stuff like that, like, I'm so in love with Rick Grimes that I don't know if I can put him down yet. Because if Rick Grimes is dead, he's already mentioned that he's done filming, so if Rick Grimes is dead, he would have filmed his death scene already, and he wouldn't even brought up the fact that I don't know if I can put him down yet. Because if he's dead, you know, he's down, you know, there's nothing you can do about it, you need to move on to other stuff. But I feel like he's leaving it a bit open-ended with us, maybe just leaving it open-ended with us, and then it's not open-ended on the show, or maybe it is open-ended on the show, and that's what I'm hoping for. Because, you know, if he doesn't know what he has to do, maybe what I'm thinking is that they left the story open-ended just to give Andrew Lincoln more time to think about it. Like, okay, do you really want to leave the show? You know, go spend a couple years with your family, and then if you want to come back, by all means. Because I feel like if AMC were smart, and I had a guy comment this too, saying that, you know, losing Rick Grimes is gonna do damage to AMC. It really is. And you know, when it comes to money and stuff, because it's gonna lose a lot of fans. So if AMC was smart, I think, and a lot of people are commenting and stuff, and I see all over the Walking Dead community, people are saying, if Rick dies, I'm gonna quit, but if Rick doesn't die and he disappears, I'm gonna continue watching just to see what happens to Rick Grimes. So there it is for you guys. You know, people, you know, I think if AMC was smart, they would know that and be like, okay, if we leave his story a little open-ended, maybe people will continue watching to see what happens, and there's going to be a big reveal, and hopefully they have something planned like that. But he also did mention that Danai Gurira and Norman Reedus have been sending him scripts since he's done filming. It's already confirmed that he's finished his filming for the season. He's been saying that Danai and Norman have been sending him scripts, and he has like an eye open for the scripts. So, you know, I do think all this stuff is really evidence to why he might return to The Walking Dead, because, you know, if he was done with The Walking Dead, he wouldn't be thinking about Rick Grimes. I mean, it's part of him, Rick Grimes, forever, because he played 9 years, but I don't think he would be saying stuff like, I don't know if I can put down Rick Grimes yet. And, you know, he wouldn't be interested in reading scripts, I think, if he's done, you know, filming and stuff. Maybe he probably wants to watch it live with others. And he seems like he's a big fan of the storytelling this season, and that's part of the reason why he also wants to read the scripts, I think, even though he's done filming, because I think he's genuinely happy with the storytelling this season, and I'm very excited. But I'm gonna wrap it up there, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this. You know, some more evidence that I've gathered, and my thoughts on, you know, why I think Rick might stick around. I mean, not stick around, but like why Rick might return. You know, he's not gonna be gone forever. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you think he will stay, or you think he'll return, or you think he's gonna die for good. Be sure you leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. And thank you guys for all the support. I know a lot of people are commenting, and I've been getting a lot of subscribers lately, and I just love the Walking Dead community. So thank you all for all the support. But thanks for watching, guys. It's been All Things Film, and until next time, peace.